Harry, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of Suzaku and Lelouch, Part 4, the end. I'm actually going to be finishing this. This is the part I'm going to be finishing. Now, I know I also got to finish What If Naruto Was the Son of Kisame before starting any new What If, but I did it anyway because I'm retarded, okay? So, yeah. So let me not do a recap because I'm too lazy right now. So, the last thing that we left off is where the Akashis were annihilated by Naruto and his nightmares. So, let's begin where Naruto is now talking to the Mizukage. So, he was talking to the Mizukage about they should rename the Mist Village to Britannia. Which some people refused to rename it, but the Mizukage Neimei said, sure, why not? Besides, we're not one of the five great, so we're not one of the five great nations no more. So, when that was happening, since that was happening, also forgot to mention this, but there's no civilians council meeting for the Mizukage, for the Mist Village, since Naruto made that a thing. No civilian should ever get this much power, since this is a ninja village. So yeah. So now, also, what's it called? So yeah, so the whole Mist Village is now called the Great Britannian Force, and now this is where they kind of either say make alliance with the village or destroy it. So they send multiple alliance set for the Leaf Village, like they're gonna destroy it anyway. To the Stone Village, Tsuchikage said, F off, I'm not doing any stupid alliance with you, you bloody purge, blah blah blah. Like, I ain't letting you touch any of my Kekkakai users or whatever. Like, they still think that it's Yagare that's the Mist Village, the Mizukage. The Sand Village said, sure, I'll do it, since it's Tamari. Tamari, who's the, what's it called, Kazukage. And, then goes to the Raikage. The Raikage says, hell no, I'm not doing any alliance with you. Then the Leaf Village, well, there was no alliance there at all. So, the only village that was only alliance with them is the Sand Village. So, they did send resources towards the Sand Village, and the Sand Village said get those resources. The Sand Village now got another letter saying, what's called, remove your, alliance with the Leaf Village, and we will give you power. And so the Sand Village was kind of hesitated, and so Naruto says maybe we should send some of our nightmares to show them that we are more powerful than them. And so they did send nightmares, only low-ranking nightmares, towards the Sand Village. And when the Sand Village saw these giant robots just come, they thought they were being under attack, but not really. They are just alliance. And they now got more proof that the alliance with the Mist Village was actually a better addition than the Leaf Village. So the Leaf Village actually did keep Gaara instead of like giving back or anything. So yeah. And since that's the thing, Tamari thinks that this will be a good time to actually get Gaara back and all that from the Leaf Village. So that's why Tamari did counsel stop the alliance between the treason between the Leaf and the Sand. So yeah. The Leaf kind of heard about this, and so they really didn't care since they do have their own Jinchuriki now. Since, I mean, they think, yeah, well, the Sand Village must be stupid. Yeah, they just stopped their alliance with them. But in reality, they got a better alliance between the Mist Village, or should I say, the Britannian village. Britannian force. So yeah. So Naruto tries to, well, Mizukage goes to an alliance with the other smaller villages. And most of the smaller villages that were around the fire country, the sand country, and then the water country, or yeah. So like near the water place and all that. But those that were kind of near the stone village didn't really alliance, or neither the lightning village. So the leaf village was not gonna be alliance with this Britannian force. So when that was happening, Naruto gave more people what's called the power of nightmare and all that. And well, let's go 1 year later, and Naruto's army, well, I should say the Britannian army is large as hell. Now, since now there's, well, now Naruto is like 19, they are ready to go attack the Stone Village. So multiple, like, the technology for nightmares, the elite nightmares, and then those like the elite nightmares got, well, their own nightmares, their own customized nightmares by Naruto. And then the Jonin nightmares got like more technology, tuning, yeah, and so on and so on. So yeah, some of those people that were what's called human drivers did get like the same set of like nightmares, either more technology or less technology. But yeah, the rank that they were positioned at. So yeah. So since that's the thing, since that was the thing, all of them just launched, and of course a giant spaceship. Well, I mean not spaceship, a what's it called, ship. I'm not ship. What am I talking about? A floating what's it called? You know that floating ship or whatever that what's it called, Lelouch was in that one time. And Code Geass, yeah, that's what Naruto is in with Mei. They are going to go attack the Stone Village without any warning. So the Stone Village was just chilling, and then boom, 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 boom. Yeah, multiple explosions happen. The Suzaku comes out and sees an army of robots and also an army of foot soldiers just going towards him. Of course, smaller villages that was around them easily also got wiped out, because there's more than just about like 5,000 people, and the robots like being more destructive, the nightmares. Since that's a now thing, of course the Tsuchikage tries to fight against the robots. Did manage to just turn one robot to like powder cool dust and all that. But then Naruto comes out of nowhere and then uses his Geass ability to just make what's called the Tsuchikage brainless and go kill like his own village. And then tell the what's it called, Stone Village to kill himself. Not Stone Village, the Tsuchikage. After that, they go on to go what's it called, towards the right Kage. Easily destroys their village. The same thing. Of course, the Stone Village didn't really have their Jinchuriki, since the Jinchurikis really didn't live inside the village. So yeah. Now, Naruto goes on for the Lightning Village, the Cloud Village. The problem with them is a little bit different. Instead of like the Cloud Village having their Jinchurikis out of the village, they have inside. So I had a little bit more problem. But there's what the Elite Nightmares come in and fight against the Jinchurikis, easily taking them out. Yagare easily took out the Two Tails and also maybe the Three Tails. But there's when Naruto come again with his other elite nightmares to take him out easily. The Raikage tries to stop Naruto, and Naruto just looks into his eyes and says, "You will now kill yourself. I, Naruto, Britannian, shall tell you a command, kill yourself." And the Raikage does. So the Lightning Village, Cloud Village was taken out, and they go on to the Leaf Village. So the Leaf Village is kind of just worried, but of course, they not worry, but mostly thinking what are the other villages are doing. So when that was happening, the Leaf Villages hear multiple explosions around the area. Also, I should mention that most of the Sand Ninjas also became nightmares, like either drivers or nightmares in actual. The sort of human nightmares and all that. So yeah. So around the whole village of the Leaf Village just heard explosions, because multiple explosions were attacked from each side. Naruto made a very good strategy to attack from everywhere. Just multiple explosions so people can just be frightened and run away or try and then get killed by other nightmares. So of course, Tsunade tries to send out the one-tailed Shinchuriki, Gaara, but Naruto comes and says, "You are now under my control." Gaara falls into, under Naruto's control, and Naruto just takes Gaara away and brings him to Tomari. And of course, the village is now fucked, because they're going against nightmares and human nightmares. They can't go fight nightmares that are in the sky, or on the ground, or even on the ground just running around. So yeah, they're easily getting slaughtered. Tsunade tries to ask for what's it called. I don't remember if I made Jiraiya quit the village, but I think he was still there, and Jiraiya did get killed by one of the elite nightmares. Multiple elite nightmares managed to kill Konoha, Green Beast, Asuma, Kakashi. Kakashi only had one arm, and he easily got killed by Zabuza. Zabuza was like, "This is for revenge, bitch," and kills him. Kurenai also dies, other people die, except for the ramen place. Naruto, in his heart, could never kill the ramen place, so he got the ramen place out of there before destroying it. So yeah, this is where Konoha, Cloud, and then the Stone got destroyed, and also their small villages, except for the Leaf, because they got alliance with them. And this is where I'm gonna kind of leave it off. You can think next what's gonna happen. I don't know, you can think of Naruto decides to have kids with Tomari. Or May. I don't really care. You can think of the rest. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it off. This is what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Suzaku and Lelouch. And yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, and potato. I also forgot to mention Naruto used one of the perfect flares and shoot at the village, so that's why there's a giant crater. I forgot to mention that, but yeah. Bye bye, have a nice potato day.